my views rise, sprinkle like or two. Cover it in comments and a song, old or new. The Bandyman can, because he wrestles with his mic to make the audio sound good. Who can take a guitar, wrap it with a man, soak it in the sun and make a podcast with two men? The Bandyman, the Shine Man, the shining Bandyman can. The shining Bandyman can, because they wrestle with the mute. Now we can't tell if the audio sounds good. Shindig makes no mistakes, grabbing his tea with a wifey handoff. Talk about your spoiled men, y'all. Who can take tomorrow, dip in a live stream, separate the bad vibes and light up all our screens? The Bandyman, the Shine Man, the shining Bandyman can. The shining Bandyman can, because they fixed the mic and mute, and now the audio sounds good. So now the world sounds good, 'cause the shining Bandyman think it should. Who can take tomorrow, dip in a live stream, separate the bad vibes and light up all our screens? The Bandyman, the Shine Man, the shining Bandyman can. Whoa, the shining Bandyman can, because they fixed the mic and mute, and now the audio sounds good. So now the world sounds good, 'cause the shining Bandyman think it should.
Good morning, everybody. Good vibes. Good to see everybody here, man. I see you, brother Desi, in the house, man. Shout out to you. Good morning, my man. Glad to see you here with us, man. Glad to see you. There's a friend. Hey, Sister B's in the house. I just got done replying to you, Miss Shardy. Yes, I did. I will work on that. You know, I can't do two things at once, so I will have to do a video of while things are playing, and then I'll work on getting that over, because I'm excited to see it. I feel you. You just know that I can't talk here and be able to. If I tried doing that, God only knows what kind of crap might be sent to wherever. So I'll just wait, and we'll do this one, and then we'll get it over. It's the brag. I can't wait. I knew it was. I didn't have time to really listen to it, because I was trying to hurry up and send you a little something, let you know that I got it. But I'm getting pretty good at getting things to here now. Like I've got a little system worked out that seems to do pretty well for me. So I'm just going to lean in on that, and I'll get it over here. Just do it the way I got to do it. But shout out to you. I see Desi. I see Sister B in the house. I see you. Hey, there's our friend. You know that I can't pronounce. I know that, but I know it's good vibes, and I say good vibes to you, our friend. Thank you so much. I see you, Miss Patty. Good morning. Good vibes. I see you. Good to see you too. Good to see you. Real odds and evens. I see you there. Let me put that up here. It says creating change is creating change. I get it with the name. Blessings to you. Hey, y'all. Hey, indeed, you get it. You get it. Exactly. Exactly. There is a little insinuation in there. That's why that my mission statement is it starts with a thought because it truly does. Everything starts with a thought, and then you put a little action behind it, and you start making things happen. So, shout out to you. Hey, I see you, Sister Jimena. I tried my best to be over with you yesterday, but I had some things come up that I had to take care of, and being able to have my phone with me at the same time just wasn't an option at that particular moment. But I did stop in, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't able to stay because I had some things come up, but I was attempting to. I hope that it was a good show. I wasn't able to be there, but I did try. Just had just had to roll. So the way things are here, when you got to leave out, then for me, my best bet's just to kind of embrace the fact that I ain't gonna have the service to really be able to uphold to being around or anything. But shout out to you. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a good meeting this morning. Most importantly, I just hope you have a wonderful day. Sincerely, I hope you have a wonderful day. Marit's vlog, first one in the house this morning. Thank you so much, new friend, and I just appreciate your kindness. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Magic of healing, always good vibes. I know that. There's Miss Mac. Good morning, all. Good morning. Sorry, I skipped right past you because I thought it was Magic of Healing, but it wasn't. It's Surviving Together. I see you there. Good morning, Miss Mac. I hope you're doing good. I hope everybody's doing good. It's always good to be here with everybody. Got Brother Sean in the house. We were backstage talking this morning, and just getting things lined out. But having a great Wednesday morning. He can have all the snow. Because right now we got sunshine. You can see it bouncing off my face. So it's like, I'll take it,
I'm
I'll
very
take it, man.
very
Yeah,
good.
man. But shout out to everybody, man. Good morning, Sean. How you doing up there in the northern country?
We're doing good. If the weather could figure out what it wanted to do to be better, because it was like 19 yesterday, 17 the day before that, -2 and snowing this morning. So just a good start to the day. Just a
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can have it. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I
Oh
ain't gonna lie.
man.
I'm not gonna say, well, I wish I could take. No, I don't.
No, you
No, I
don't. No,
don't.
you don't.
No, I
No,
don't.
like I,
No,
I remember when
no.
I would show snow videos sometimes, like when it was really snowing up here. I made a few videos of people that
Yeah.
live in countries where it's snow. We wish we had that. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I lived in Jamaica or wherever it may
Yeah,
be.
no kidding.
You're
No
at.
kidding. You can have it.
Yeah,
You can
we can
have it. I'm
trade.
with
I'll trade you flat
you.
out, whatever you want. Let's do it. Yeah,
That is funny, man. Yeah, I know that it could also happen to us at any moment. Like, I know we're not completely out of the clear, but
yep.
I'll take it because it's been. I mean, it's been windy as a sack of buttholes the last
That's
couple
yeah,
days,
yeah, that's true
but
too.
it's
Yeah,
warmer. It's
yeah,
not like frigid cold windy. Like, I mean,
yeah.
at least it's warmer.
This is
50,
that gets
60.
in you cold, damp, wet, cold. That's no. I'd rather the cold than the dampness. It just gets to the right to the core of you, it feels like. So
It makes my insides cry.
Just-
Can't really physically see the tears. I'm too miserable to cry like
when you
that,
don't need
but
alarm to
inside,
wake up.
I'm weeping. I'm weeping. Like, it's a
Like
deep weep too. It's one of them.
like when you wake up, you don't even have to open the window to know what kind of weather it is
Oh,
outside. Just
yeah,
try to move.
yeah. You wake up and you're like, "Oh God, that hurts."
Yeah.
Like,
Make it
oh,
stop.
oh God, the pain.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey, there's our
Nice.
buddy, Bold New Beginnings, man. I hope you're doing good. It's so good to see you, man. I know that you had some health issues there.
Yeah.
Good to have you back in the house, man. Good to have you. I hope you're
I
doing well,
agree.
bro.
It does seem to make you strong for a while, but then at a certain point,
Whew.
it takes a turn. It does take a
Yeah,
turn. But
yeah.
yeah, on the
I
coast too. I don't know if in Chicago if it's more of a drier cold or if
I've
it's like
never
a
even
damp cold. I've never been
never been
myself.
there.
But here
No.
it gets very damp. We're right on the Atlantic, right? The St. Lawrence Seaway into the Atlantic, so
Yeah,
she
yeah.
gets chilly.
Man,
Yeah.
that's. Phew. I know that we've got to go through them all because of where we live at,
Yep.
but
Yep.
I sure do enjoy the warmer ones a lot better. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. I know that there's a reason for all of them,
Mhm.
but I ain't found a real good reason in my heart for the cold, man. Like,
Not anymore.
like,
Not
there's just
anymore.
nothing for me there.
No.
It's like I can do
Yep.
everything I want to do in the warm. I don't
Yeah.
need the cold. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
nothing that I'd like.
I was
Okay,
like a
cool.
guy
So
when I moved to Alberta, and he's like, "Yeah, you do know there's only 2 seasons here, right?" He's like, "Winter and August." I was like, "What?"
oh man.
It's like,
Yeah. Do you know how just
all right.
miserable you made me now? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you just ruined my
Yeah.
entire existence here.
Oh, man.
Now that's all I have to think about is the fact that August is gonna be the only month that I probably halfway like.
You literally have a calendar to make sure you don't miss a single day in that month when you're
I
out
just tear
there.
all the pages out except for August. It's like, I only live during August. The rest
Yeah.
of the time you don't talk
Wake
to
me
me,
up
don't
when August comes.
yeah, don't schedule me nothing because I don't even
Yeah.
have nowhere to put it on there. Like, there's
No.
no like anything you want me to do. August is a good month. August will be good. I'll work full all around just to make up
Yeah.
for the fact
Flat
I ain't
out.
been here all year.
48 hours a day. Yeah.
48 hours a day. I'm on it, man. Back
Yeah.
at it, man. But
Yeah.
shout out to everybody this morning, man. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Shine
Absolutely.
11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. It's Wednesday, the
Mhm.
day after tax day here in the great United States. I
Oh,
hope,
yeah.
hope
What
everybody it's so funny though, because
what
they
is
leave
the
you
date
this
today?
date, right? Like you
16.
got this date, like you have to have your taxes done or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Yeah.
yet it's like, man, I don't mind doing like I get it. Like I pay the pauper, whatever.
Yeah.
But I also just I can't help but think like, man, y'all are like so stringent on like you got to have it done by it. But I don't see no other governments running with their no, like okay, we do that
Yeah, in
like
any other form as efficiently? Yeah.
yeah,
No, me
it's
neither.
like, man, y'all have all the leeway in the world with stuff, and it's
Oh,
like, but boy, when you want your little tax dollars, the $7 I owe you, boy, you coming hot and heavy on
oh,
me
man.
over like,
And hopefully that's
jeez,
all it is. Like, it's been strange up here because, like, every year it seems like, well, for the last 5 at least, it's the income hasn't changed, right? But what you owe them seems to keep going up.
indeed,
And then
indeed,
if you can't pay, like, I mean, not everybody's got a couple $1,000 if that's what you end up owing, and, like, you get hit with
it's
them a
hard,
lot.
it's
Then they
hard,
put a
man.
percentage on it, like a really high rate, like one of those high credit cards. Like it used to be almost 30% per month on what
Yeah,
you owed them.
yeah.
And yeah, man, it can get hairy. Like I got in trouble with that when I was younger, like
Oh,
over
dude, dude,
$18. I was on a cell phone and I didn't I moved and I called the place and said, "Hey, I'm moving, I'll be switching carriers because where I was moving to, they didn't have service." And they said, "Sure, no problem." So I mean, you move. I forgot about it, and I figured I did pay it what they
right?
told me I owed at the time, which back then cell phone bills were quite expensive.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So I paid them, and then there was a couple of days between like when they got the payment, of course, and then they add on the few extra days. So for $18.34, that kept me in terrible credit for almost 10 years
oh yeah, dude,
for that
oh
one
yeah, dude.
incident.
It's
Yeah,
funny, man, but that's the way it is for real, man. I see you,
yeah.
Seth is, man. Good morning. Hey, we got brother
Good
Gen X
morning,
in the
buddy.
house. Shout out Clint. He
Yeah.
says, "Hooty hoo." He's got us in her ear or in his ear. Well, you never know what you might hear on the Guy and Shine show.
You never know.
11 to
Pay your
1
taxes though.
Eastern
Make sure you pay your taxes.
Standard. I pray that God blesses you. Well,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
right. Yeah. Make sure you pay your taxes, brother Clint. Shout
yeah.
out to you, Seth. Appreciate you, man. I wish you the same in return. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, there's
Yes,
brother Zach.
very much.
Hey, yo. Hey,
What's
yo.
up, Zach?
What's up, man? What's up, man? I hope you're behaving yourself. That's
Mm.
probably not, but
Mm.
just don't get caught. I mean, that's really the main thing. If you're not
Hey,
behaving yourself, don't get caught.
yeah, don't tell nobody. That's it.
Right? I mean, it seems obvious to say that, but you have to remind people, like, look, if
Sometimes,
you know
yeah.
you're doing something wrong, don't get caught.
Yeah,
Like, if you're gonna
yeah.
do it, don't get caught. Like, I
Mhm.
forgot to tell myself that. Went to prison. Like,
Yes, I don't know. Do we forget to
like,
tell
they just give
ourselves or
me a
just
chance, I'd have
decide to
been like,
stop
"Don't do that."
caring?
Yeah, they didn't give me a chance to back up and punt. Mm-mm. No,
I
I didn't
didn't
get
I
a
didn't
rego. Nope,
in
nope. They
the
said, "You get a rego in 3." And
you get the Rego back forever.
yeah, you get the rego in 3 forever. Mm,
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
Shout out to you, Jared Talk. See you, man. See you I see you out there. Santiago, he says, let's see. Jared talks, it moved too fast. See you this weekend, John.
Yes, you will. Yes.
Yes,
Is it this weekend, the 26th, or what? You
I
can
don't know.
remind us, but yeah. Yes, Jared. Yeah.
Today's the 19th. I
Today's the
do know that.
19th.
Hmm. Or
Today's
excuse me, today is the
16th.
16th.
Oof, you almost gave me a heart attack. The
Yeah,
19th is my
today's
mom's
the
birthday.
16th.
But like if I didn't call her and wish her happy birthday, that would not be good. So
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? But yeah,
yeah,
16th.
yeah. It's the
26th.
16th,
Yeah, it is the
26th.
26th. All right. So not this weekend, next weekend, right? So yeah, just to clarify, that'll be on Jared Talks on the 26th. So that'll be cool. It'll be a good time.
Yeah. What time you do that, Sean?
He'll have to remind me of that again.
Okay.
I think it's 8. I
Put the
think it's 8.
time and stuff in the chat for us, Jared, and I'll
Yeah,
highlight that.
yeah.
I'll highlight that.
It
8
is 8
p.m.
p.m. Okay, and
Okay,
is that Eastern, Jarrett?
that's Eastern.
It is, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. So
I'm
8
pretty sure.
p.m.
I'll let him answer that. That's Eastern Standard
Eastern
Time.
on
Pretty
the
sure.
26th.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. Three
Okay.
downs in a punt situation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Me at times 20, 24 p.m. nighttime, brother. 22, 24,
Oh, it's
22.
yeah, so it's 10:24 or yeah, 10:24 p.m. where he's at right now. Wow. Okay, so
Okay. Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 26th.
perfect. Thanks, Jarrett.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Good job, Jared Talks. So sure to be a good time. I encourage you to go and support. It'll be streaming from Shines or Jared Talks, or I guess, or however it works. But y'all
Yep.
go support. Go support. Appreciate y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Seth says we are many hours apart in time. You are in the west. I'm in the east on the other side of the world. Wow. That's so cool though that it's
Yeah.
worldwide like this. That's awesome.
And I really got to say, like I'm not. I apologize. I don't know how to say your name correctly, but I do know you come by my page a lot and offer a lot of support. So I really do appreciate you. I wanted to say that I appreciate all of you. But it seems like every time I put something down, you're one of the first ones there, and that's very cool. So thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Good shout out. Yep. Good shout out. Miss Mac, we see you in the house. I'll be on Big Jacks tonight. Okay. Okay. Big Jacks
Nice, nice.
tonight, surviving together at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sure to be a good show with Big Jack and Miss Mac at
Absolutely.
Surviving Together. Very good. Very good. I encourage everybody, please go support Brother Jack. Brother Big Jack is a friend of Guy and Shine, a friend of Creating Change, a friend of Shine Dig, outstanding member of the community, and just he's trying to do good things for everybody and trying to push people up and just do a good job. So
Yeah.
and he makes you look. What I love about it is he puts the time in. Like say Shine's going to be on his show or Miss Mac's going to be on his show. Then you can tell he'll put some time in and making a nice thumbnail and make it look good. Make it look. I get how do you say it? Like professional. Like he tries
Yeah.
to make it look
Yeah.
like he put some time in. Like he put time in on his own. Not just hey, will you be on my show? But like okay, you said yes. Okay, well let me go spend a few minutes and make up something nice that looks good. And I think that's cool. I think
And the
that's
fact
cool.
that he promotes it, like if you go to his page, which is cool, like you'll see what's coming up for like the next like month at
Yeah.
least, like and when and the times, and like that's
He's
huge, right?
very like organized with it.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job with that because I know that's where I lack. And I have in my
Yeah,
whole entire
me
life.
too.
My whole life has been
It's just
disorganized, bro.
what?
I mean,
I got this test
yeah,
tomorrow. Okay.
like, yeah, like
It's like-
so the organizational skills for me is where I lack. But shout out to you, Big Jack and Miss Mac. I'm sure it's going to be an exciting and good interview. I'll do my best to be there. That's a weird time of the evening for me because sometimes I'm just not available where I can actually turn on and be there. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. It's 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for me. Is my wife's just getting home from work, my kids home from school, and got a few things to have to try to take care of before the dark sets in. And but I mean, it's a good time for me, but it's not a good time for me as far as social media because I try to tune off for a couple hours during that time because that's when my family's here. That's when
Yep.
it's when we're doing our
Yep.
thing. But I encourage you if you have the opportunity, go support because it'll be a great show. And more than likely, I'll be able to have you on as y'all are playing because I think we're going to be at home all evening, so I'll at least be able to support that way. But I like to support by I watch like I also will listen sometimes, but like if I tune in, then I'm engaged in what you're saying. I'm trying to hear and I'm trying to
Mhm.
talk to everybody in the comments and stuff. But then when I'm not able to, I don't feel like I can keep up with the conversation. And like if I can't like be a part of everything, I lose stuff. I don't hear what's being said, or I'm not a part of everything, or what.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
Yeah.
just encourage everybody, if you can and if you have the time, to please go support, because they're worthy community members, and I'm sure it's going to be information that'll be worthy of your ear and worthy of the time spent with them. So please go support. Seth is night,
You have
sweet
a good
dreams,
night, buddy.
brother.
Yep.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank
Have a
you.
great night.
Let's see. Good night, sweet dreams, my two brothers. See you tomorrow. What a wonderful, thank you.
Yep. Yep.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
You have a good
Same
night
to
too,
you.
buddy. Yep.
Good vibes, man. Thank you. Thank you. What's old Gen X? I got to pull this one up here and sit back for a minute and get my popcorn out. Jared or Gen X, I got a GED, so it'll take me a half hour to read this comment and ingest what you said. Walking through the neighborhood, got my headphones on, listening to you guys like back when I used to listen to Grease, man, or John Boy and Billy in the morning.
That's
A
good.
legit morning show. Hey, man,
There
thank
you
you
go.
so much, Clint. Man, coming from you, bro.
Appreciate you.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. We appreciate you saying that. We appreciate you. I know that you don't have to say that, and I know that you're the kind of dude that if you didn't want to say it, you wouldn't put it in there just for craps
As
and giggles. So thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely. Appreciate it. And good work, man, getting out, moving and
you.
doing
Yeah.
all that you're doing, because it's got it's fired me back up to get back out of the place and, yeah, and get moving again, which is always helpful, I find, for myself, because it's easy to just get in here and stay in the house, and the winter was very long, so seeing you getting out and moving has really been a motivator, so thank you for that, man. B, yes, I believe I will be on that show on the 26th. We be jamming. That's part of the plan. I think
Oh,
everybody knows that.
that's the same date that you have Jared Talks, bro.
Oh, is it at the same time?
That's why we was asking that, or that's why
Okay,
Sister B was asking that. Good question,
26th and
Sister B.
26th. Thank you for bringing that up. Okay, so yeah, I'll figure that one out, because it starts at, yeah, no, that'll be fine, because I'll be with Jared at 8, and then even though we check in at 8, the show don't start till 9, so
Till 9. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll
Okay.
be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, and truth of the
But
matter
thank you
is,
for bringing that up,
uh,
because
you
honestly, I
you
didn't
can
know
be
it was
ready
26.
to tune right in. It's not like
Right.
even if you was 2 minutes late, there's other folks that nobody would ever know but you and Big Jack anyway. So
Right. And all
yeah.
you that now know that I had a,
Oh,
miss
and I'm
that
gonna
one.
tell everybody. Yeah, I'll tell everybody.
Let her roll
Yeah.
this out,
Yeah,
make
here
it a
on the Guy and
video.
Shine show, we keep no secrets. Shine is barely gonna make it to the We Be Jamming. He's gonna be playing both ends against he's gonna
Yeah.
be burning both
With
candle at the
costume
candle at both
changes
ends. He's
between
gonna
shows. It's just
Yep,
so,
yep,
you
yep.
know,
Let's just hope and pray there is no side shots of the heart-shaped
I
tubs or
can't
any
even
kind of
tell you what I've
changing
been doing
routine.
for extra money in the evening, because this is a family show. So
Yeah, we won't talk about what we do for extra money on this show, Sean. I
yeah.
appreciate you wanting to share, but we don't want to know. We don't want to.
Some say sharing
Wait,
is
maybe
caring,
after the show we can talk about it, but not on air, bro. Not on air. We want to keep some of those secrets
Pretend
held
you
in.
don't know, Bandy.
Yeah, yeah. You want to hold that back, bro. You don't want to. You don't want to take everything and
You're
throw it
right.
out
I
there
don't
at
want to
once.
let all my tricks out of the box at once.
Well, some people have weak stomach. So it's like I'm just saying. I'm not saying I do. I'm not saying I do. It totally
Yeah, well,
encourages me. It's like,
I've been
I
having to
can't
learn
say
this.
how
What do they
encouraging it
call
is to me, but
the mediation of oneself. It's not
it's
everyone's gonna, you
yeah,
know.
it's one of them you wish that you'd have just been listening. Like
I do
thank
that
God for
better now.
bubbles
I do
and
that better.
turbulence is all I can say.
Cancel culture.
Man, yeah. I mean, I don't support cancel culture, but I ain't gonna say that maybe I
No.
should have canceled that video a little earlier because that went a little farther than me too. Like, woo. Okay, but anyway, man, shout out. Hey, there's
Yeah.
Ben Bacon Bits. He said,
Hey,
"Nice, finally made live." Well, hey,
excellent.
welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
This is Sky and Shine. We are good vibes. 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Always with respect. Always good
Yeah.
vibes. We don't never know exactly where it may go, but we share music. We share of ourselves. We share of our community. We try to push our community up, and other people that's doing things and let others know that they're doing it and just
Looks
try to
like
be.
Tommy's in Hawaii
Looks
today.
like, yeah, we got Tommy down there in the house. Look.
Somewhere lost in the jungle, it
Hey,
appears.
I was like,
What is it?
is that the footage from when we found that one footage we found when we was? You remember that footage, don't you? Remember we was
I do.
walking. Remember we happened to be I was walking in the northern part of like
Yep.
the Appalachian Mountains. Like I took a walk and you took a walk, and you come south
Yeah.
from because
Yes, I
you're in
did.
Canada.
This looks like he might be in a similar
It
situation.
looks like you remember that. You remember that one. You remember that one scary movie that come out years ago where all it was people running with the camera in their face. What was
Oh, the
that?
Blair Witch Project?
Well, yeah, bro. I was like, oh shit.
Yes.
Oh God. No, not on my show. You won't. No, you won't. Oh, this
Tommy, if
has
I
to
see
be
any of those
verified.
weird sticks
This
tied in
has
the
to be
trees.
verified, Tommy. We cannot do this on this show. Put your clothes back on, Tommy.
Yeah, and why
That's
are you
not
only
gonna
showing
help.
why are you only showing your face? This looks
Yeah.
like a ransom video.
Yeah.
Where did they got you? Tommy, blink
If he
once
pulls
for
up, hey,
if you're
if he
safe,
pulls
blink
up a little
once.
note and starts reading it, I'm gonna be like, no.
If you're safe, blink once. If you're not safe, blink twice.
Yeah.
I
And if
hope
you
you can
can't
blink.
blink, just stare a real long, uncomfortable stare into the camera. We'll know. We're watching.
He looks relatively okay.
He does look kind of calm in such a horrific situation, it appears. But
He's also dancing
luckily,
that sunshine in my eyes. I see
I'm
what you're
just,
doing, Tommy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to brother Tommy. I think he's going to be sharing some tech time stuff with us. Oh, brother William's going to be stopping in. He said he might try to stop in around lunchtime.
Cool.
He's
Right
been
on.
trying to work his internet stuff out and see if he was, see if he's able to not skip because his internet sucks, dude. He's
It's
tried even with
terrible.
me behind stage, and it's
Mhm.
like you've been like he can't stay on.
He
Like
like
it
stays on for like 10 seconds and drops them.
drops right back off.
I
So it's
wonder,
like,
I want to get to talk to him because there's a couple little tricks you can use that are freebies.
yeah,
But
well,
I'm not sure like how rural he is or if he's just off a
yeah, he's a
satellite
rural
feed.
dude,
Is it a
and
satellite feed he's off of?
he's just got a crappy situation with it. Because I've asked those same, and he's like, yeah, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
unless I want to pay an exorbitant, amount or something, then it's like it ain't worth it to you, and
No.
it still ain't. It don't help that much. You know what I mean? Like the service, like for me, like if
That's
I'm in
weird.
here and setting in here for my Wi-Fi, I'm great. And
Mhm.
I've tried a couple times to go outside just to do like a live, just sit outside and talk with everybody. But
Yep.
man, it's like I got service I could call or service that I could text with, but it's like it ain't strong enough
Mm.
to hold a good. It wants to skip me in and out, and it doesn't do good, so I don't even try it.
It seems to have got more progressive with that issue over the past few months because I've even noticed on here sometimes like we'll be talking and one of us will skip or like sometimes even when we're playing a song, the song will kind of glitch, you know what I mean? Just a bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird because I thought it was getting better, not worse, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, for us, I believe like the issue that we personally had the other night was because of I think it was because I had my phone turned on. I'm trying to get
Yeah, I heard that volume from somewhere. It was a
moderate. I didn't have my phone turned on here for a second. Yeah, I think that there is times where if there's a big bunch of stuff going on,
yeah.
that I think it does affect it, especially through StreamYard stuff. I don't know that that's true,
Yeah.
but it feels true.
It does.
Because we have done really excellent as far as I mean, very rarely do we have any real issues skipping
No.
or any kind of. And I don't plug in, dude. I'm on wireless.
Me too. Yep.
I haven't
Me
even
too.
plugged in. I can plug in. I realize that will help some,
Yeah.
but I have never plugged in, and so far, it seems to do. Let's see. There's Tommy putting us a book in the.
Well, okay, so I got a
comment
podcast show a little bit. Okay.
on for the Team Launch podcast channel, YouTube channel, and everything. Getting ready for awesome, Tommy.
Good job,
We're
man.
here to push you up, brother. Good job, man.
Yep,
Excellent job, brother. I didn't know you was in a hurry, or I'd have pulled you right up. We was busy making fun. of you.
Yeah, you can just pop
And
yourself on. You're the wizard of
yeah, you can just pop
digital
yourself
laws,
on.
man. You know
Like,
that. We
when
know
we're
that.
actively making fun of you, then you're allowed to just pop yourself
Yeah,
in the
that's
screen.
the
I'll throw that out
opening.
there. Now, if I
Yeah.
don't like what you said, I'll just pop you right back out. I'll do that. But I'm just saying that when we're talking smack
Yeah.
about you and you're in there, then go
That's
ahead
a
and pop
door.
yourself
That's
in.
a
Yeah,
it's a crack in
you're
that
welcome.
door. Yeah.
Yeah, just come on in.
Get on in.
Yeah.
Sit down. Stay
But
a while.
for
Yeah.
those of you that don't know, Tommy Kenyon is Keeping It Real media. He does all things tech. He has been a huge support of Guy and Shine. He is part of Guy and Shine. He does backstage stuff and has taught us all kinds of things. He comes on and shares media stuff. If there's questions in the comments, he comes on and shares. He's out stretching his legs, doing his own thing, making things happen. And dude, that one thing I can say about Brother Tommy: consistency, 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 bro. Like, the man is consistent. And if there's ever anything that's worthy of pushing up, is consistency and just straight up knowing what he wants to do. Now he's willing to find his path and weave in and out until he gathers in what he feels is worthy, but he's consistent and he means what he's talking about. So shout out to you, Brother Tommy. We make light and we joke with you, but sincerely, your help with us in the backstage here and personally showing me a couple things that was available that I was paying for that I didn't even realize that was there. You doing that for me, dude. For me, it's only $50, but I say that very loosely because $50 means a lot to me.
$50 is $50, man.
So for
So
you to reveal stuff that's at my
yeah.
disposal, that's like, hey, God, look, it's not that difficult if you just do this and you go here. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm paying for this crap. I might as well get all the juice out of it that I can. And I just appreciate those types of things, man. That you didn't have to do that for me. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate you being here, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Shout out to everybody in the house, man. Trying to keep up with everybody's comments, because some of these bigger comments you got to sit back and like read for a second. I ain't gonna lie, I don't exactly read at top level speed. So,
there once was a man.
I'm sitting here with a bag of tater chips. Like, man,
okay, I gotta read that again.
This counts as a book because I'll need to mark it down. Like, okay. Like, I'm too ahead of you now, Miss Boogie Time. I'm like eating my potato chips, reading comments. Does that count as a book? I just need to know, because words are words to me.
I mean, if you add them all up,
it be a
decent book.
I feel like it should be kind of even. I personally feel it. Oh, wait a minute. Beans, I'm gonna shout. Means I said Miss Boogie Time out loud.
There you go.
Let me just show the book. I encourage everybody, if you haven't, please go and support our fellow community member, Miss Boogie Time. She has a new book out, and right here it is, Shayla Martin, also known as Miss Boogie Time. We know her as Miss Boogie Time, aka Shayla Martin. It's called Her Psalms. It is an easy read. You can read one page, put it down, come back the next day, read a page, put it down, or you can read through the whole thing if you wanted to. I like these style of books is because I don't have to try to sit for an extended period of time and I can totally sit down, pick it up. I can pick a page or two and be like, okay, I'm gonna read this and see what it has to say. I can read it in 5-10 minutes or less, and then move on, and then the next day go and read something else. And it's not like I'm going to lose my story or lose where I was at. So I just encourage everybody to please go support Miss Boogie Time, a member of the community, just an outstanding individual. She was our first real guest on Guy and Shine for Good Vibes. And she come on and spoke to us and talked to us. And then she's been on since and spoke to us about her book. And I just wanted to encourage everybody while we were talking about Miss Boogie Time to please go support Miss Boogie Time at her channel, Boogie Time. Now, she also has music, but she also has a book. It's on Amazon. You can find it. It's really reasonable. I bought 2 of them, one for my mother, and I'm going to give this one to my young daughter. So shout out to you, Miss Boogie Time. Shout out to you. Good job. Excellent job. And I will always keep one ahead of you, because I'm just going to read each book that you write so that I know that I have read one more book than you've wrote, at least. And if we start counting the comments,
get on it, because she's almost done her next one.
We start counting the comments now, I'm going to gain on you. Because I'm kind of feeling like maybe I might need to go to section, because I feel like that should count.
What?
I mean, you take like his like right here, the last 3 comments. For me to read that takes me quite a while, and that ought to count as like at least a half a page. So like if I'd done that twice,
2
that should be a full
paragraphs at
page.
least. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I'm thinking there should be some kind of credit. I think there should be some type of credit. There should be something.
You create your own credit, my man.
I said,
Don't let no one tell you different. Right.
yeah, don't let no one tell you different.
No,
Don't let no one.
no,
Just pick
no.
one new Tommy. That's payback for that spelling correction on my so tired. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Someday I will win the lottery. That someday I will win the lottery 4 or 5 times and put Shakespeare plays through voice to text. That would be all kinds of awesome. Oh, boy, I tell you what.
Dude, there's $1 million idea for anybody.
He's a real
who's looking
mile a
for one.
minute, that Tommy Kenyon. He's a-
Ain't
oh,
ever
here
gonna
he is.
stop.
Here he is. Here he is.
Right,
Let's
bring him.
bring him in here. We
There you
got
go.
to center him up, though. We want him
Yeah,
center
there we go.
stage. There
Put
he
him in
is.
the middle. Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Tom.
You're
That's
muted
Sweet
out.
Tea.
You're
You're
muted
muted
out,
out.
Tommy.
I'm on
There
my
he is.
phone. I'm in guest mode.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't add myself. And
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like,
That
okay.
answers some questions. Okay, cool.
Well, how's brother Tommy this morning? How is our pal?
busy working, getting.
You're skipping
Tommy,
out.
are they
added
telling you?
someone
Are they telling you to say this?
yesterday
Tommy?
that is like a project manager, and he's collecting all the data for us so we can utilize
Okay.
AI to plug in AI and everything.
Awesome.
So we can automate things
Okay. Okay.
So
Awesome,
for
man.
our YouTube content.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what's team podcast? Is that like a group of people? Does the name imply what it sounds like, or
You might know someone we connected here in this group. His name is Tommy, spelled Tome. I don't know if you remember or heard of him, but he's
Okay.
familiar with creating change, Sign too. So
Gotcha.
he's part of the team.
Okay, cool. Very
Awesome.
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, man, I push you up, brother
Man,
Tommy.
good job, Tommy.
You're making big steps, man. That's what it's all about, dude. Is keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Yeah, I feel like after last night we did like a huge grind session with setting up like a Google Doc project manager template sheet. It was like really professional.
That's awesome, man.
That's awesome, Tommy. Good job, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
are you doing multiple casts a day still, or are you doing just what's your schedule right now for yourself?
We're looking at maybe, I think I haven't discussed it much yet, but Tuesday, Thursday, live and prime time.
What's prime time in these days?
Like after dinner.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool, man. Well,
That
that's
is
very
cool.
good. What's the subject matter for the next one, if you can disclose any of your secrets?
Pretty much what I'm doing, but focused, really focused.
Nice.
And
So-
the idea is to entertain and inform, inspire, and educate.
hey, very cool. All good combinations, man. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is
any-
awesome, brother.
what did you get a call from the president there?
No, I was trying to get Miss Sister B's
Man.
file sent over to get it started processing so that I could
okay.
get it pulled up.
You
I'm
become-
working on it.
You've become really important in the last week, guy.
Well, we got the photographic evidence, and I mean, it's
Talking with the president?
Yeah, well, you know,
Oh
met with
yeah,
him.
I saw that. I saw
he
those
met with him
Yeah.
a few times.
I don't try to. I don't like to. I brag humbly.
Well, that's it.
You know,
That's
I try to keep
probably
things.
Why? You know,
But it did happen.
There,
It did happen. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it
picture's
couldn't
worth
happen for everybody,
1,000 words.
but I'm just saying that it happened for me. And
Yeah.
you know, and you can see that he clearly was happy.
Oh, I don't think
Tickled
I've
to
ever
death.
seen him happier.
It was his honor to be a part of things. As
Some
I
might
was.
say the happiest day of his entire life.
You can tell.
some
You can
might
clearly see it. Like, I mean, I think when Melania called me, she was a little bit upset about things. Like I've never seen him so happy.
Just look.
And I told her, I was like, look, I didn't do anything. I just was here.
Listen, it's just
Like,
my
this is
natural
my
essence
home.
and presence that
Like,
brings
he wanted this picture. You can
and the
clearly
sombrero.
see
He
that I was
insisted.
kindly upset about it. I was like, look, I'm not putting this cigarette out to take a picture with you. And
I
I
don't
didn't.
care. I don't care who you
I don't
are.
care.
We're
I mean,
wearing sombreros
it's
right
like,
now.
dude, you're old enough now. Who cares? You're this little bit of smoke ain't gonna be what gets you. You're fine.
Just add to the color, you already got
Yeah, but just
going on.
I just wanted to share it with people because I thought maybe they would like the pictures. I wasn't trying to brag. I wasn't trying to say
No.
anything. I wasn't trying to blow
Chances
myself
are,
up or anything. I don't do that. I don't do that.
yeah. Just
But I
another
did. But it did happen.
time when
Right.
a meeting can turn into something grander, right?
I'm telling you what. I'm telling you. He just went on and on about me, though. I swear.
Back into place.
He might have been the first person that talked more
There's
about
my
me
desk
than
where I usually
me.
sit at.
Look at this command center.
Look at Tom. I mean,
Are
I'm
you
telling you what.
running the temperature of the sun and the magnetical pull of the moon from that
Next thing you know,
location?
you're gonna see Uncle Elon's head
Probably can.
Just
pop
let
up
me
from
adjust
behind
the
on it.
Starlink satellite.
We going to the moon yet, Tommy?
Yeah, moons. Like we already been to Mars. Next stop, Uranus.
Yeah, that's right. God Almighty, Lord, Tommy got it set up in there. He's dual multifunctional.
That may be a 5-second tech time on setting up your desk.
Last time I
multi-functioned,
it was PM poo.
And it wasn't agreed upon.
So maybe that's a short 5-second.
Yeah, I can multitask.
Multi something.
Now I'm sitting back at the desk on the phone still.
Oh, look at that. Man, that's a nice spot.
Oh, man, dude, you do have a nice spot, man.
Yeah.
Want to trade?
Cool. Man,
I figured
I'll flip you for it.
Yeah.
Setting the microphone farther back.
We'll go deed for deed.
That's a good idea. Yeah, not keeping it right in front of your face is a pro tip. I've learned that one. Keep it back a bit.
What's that?
But you have to increase the sensitivity of the mic.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I like to get right up on it like this right here. Shout out to E-Block Air Sisters down here. I like that. I like that.
That's great for auctions and people in cell blocks, but
it is.
Straight across the board.
It does. It
works.
Multifunctional. Check the binders of your book.
So I'm about to go live with this podcast guest.
Okay. Hey, well, awesome, brother. Awesome. I will try my best to chime in for a minute there. What time is it now? It's coming up on noon time here where we're at. But man, we push you up, brother Tommy. We wish you the best, man. We hope for everybody to come over and support Tommy Kenyon at Keeping It Real Media. He's doing big things, man. Doing big things, looking good. I ain't gonna lie, looking sharp, looking ready to roll. Got the pro mask on, ready to hit the streets. But nah, man, shout out to you, brother Tommy. Doing big things, man. Doing big things, huh? Consistency, right, Tommy? Consistency, man.
Yeah, the last 2 years, definitely consistency.
I gotta say that, bro, for you. I said it just a few minutes ago, man. If I can't say nothing else about Tommy Kenyon, he is consistency. Like, for real. Like, I gotta push you up on that because it takes a lot to stay going and stay motivated to keep like just keep doing what you do. Keep making your material, and I gotta push you up for that, man. So good job, man. Good job.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Meow. That one's for you, because I seen what you wrote there. What's going on, Meow?
I'm back.
What's happening, Meow?
Yeah. Oh, I'm back over in the comments now. I missed some of them.
Do you remember that movie, Super Troopers?
Oh yeah,
man. What's going on here now, Meow?
Seeing how this guesting, I don't really use the guesting too much. I'm seeing how this works with the chat. I see all the chat. I see the chat. Hello.
Yeah, you can see. You can do like
B. I see B.
I see
Belinda from E-Block.
I see B.
Yeah.
I hope it ain't during strip search.
Oh my god, that's the first one. First one
Yeah.
to tell me on that.
Yeah, I'm just what I can. I'm exploring this guest StreamYard app. This is very cool. This guest StreamYard app.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does work pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, I've only been on that side of things a
yeah.
couple times, and I'll be honest, the last time that I went on, I was on Sister Jimenez's channel, right? And I knew that I had the option to stream out to my audience. Hey, I went the whole show and never went up and hit. I did everything. I set everything up, but I never did go up and hit the button for it to stream to my audience. So I spent the whole show with her, and I was like, well, I really meant for it to share out to as many as I could, like let it share. Never hit the button. I thought I did, but I went the
Really?
whole entire show. Never hit. I never streamed it to my audience. And it wasn't purposeful. Like it was strictly like I don't work on this side of I don't work on the guest
Well,
side of things
StreamYard
very
too,
often.
like
So
since we started using it to now, they've changed some of the functionality for the guest side.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
like when we were first using it, I could just add myself like up top, even if it was guys, StreamYard, I could put it to the option was there. Now, at least the last persons I was on, they had to say it was okay, and then I could
give
do
permission
it.
for it.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
see, on mine, I had to do that at first. Was give permission that people that come into StreamYard was allowed to
Oh, okay,
dual
okay.
share
Yeah.
it. But
I'm still trying to figure it out, man. Yeah.
once I did it once, I didn't have to. I didn't
Yeah.
have to keep repeating that over again,
Process. Okay, gotcha.
but I do remember when I first started, like, having you come over and do lives with me and stuff, there was that I had to purposely check the thing saying, yeah, that that it could be streamed to other channels, but then once you do it, then,
Then it's good. You just
you
set
know
set it as a preset or whatever, I guess, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but then, like, in the mornings for us, when I come in here, then I've got the thing up there where I just push for mine and yours, or I can push for mine, yours, Tommy's,
Oh,
whatever,
okay,
if I want
cool.
to. So
Yeah.
if I know, like, okay, Shine's gonna be there this morning, Tommy's gonna be there this morning, then I can go
Just
creating
click 'em.
change guy or creating change, Shine, Tommy, and then set it all up, and then all you guys have to do is literally chime in and you're
Mhm.
on. You know what I mean? Share it to your audience or whatever.
Right.
But if I do it solo, I think that's why you couldn't get to the studio. Is because I went through solo last
There's
night.
something with my phone too, because like in the beginning, I was using my phone, right? Because I couldn't figure out how to get it on my laptop, and Tommy helped me figure out how to get it on my laptop, but now it doesn't work on my phone again. So
That's
figure that
weird.
out.
Well,
I
and
don't know.
the functions
Yeah.
on the phone don't I
No,
can't do it
but it
like
would have
as
been great the other night because like it started raining like crazy when I was out walking around. I was out for a walk and I
yeah.
lost track of the time, and it started just downpouring. So it's probably the first time in about 15 years I sent you a text. I was like, I had to jump this like 12-foot fence to get under this canopy because like I had all my video equipment with me. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure I can walk out the other side. Nope, I had to jump a second fence, soft and wet. So either way, it was good that it probably didn't work out, but it would have been all right for a few minutes while I was sheltered away under the rain.
Oh, was there typos? B said that I had typos on her subtitle. I was seeing that Ben Baconvich doing a Shakespeare play through voice to text. I'm just reading the comments.
Yeah. Speaking of subtitles, so when you put subtitles on stuff, so like I use CapCut and it have the full version of it, right? And it allows you to like go click like what kind of languages you want to convert them to. But here's what ends up happening. If you put like 5 or 6 different languages attached, when they play them, right? Like on your video, once you put it to YouTube or wherever,
Mm-hmm.
they're all layered, right? Like, so it's like say you have like, I don't know, hypothetically Spanish and Russian, right? And you add the subtitles, it'll automatically format them for you and put it along. But when it plays back, like they're overlaid and you can't move them or stagger them. At least I don't know how to do it. It's a question
So
if you want to talk about
this
tech.
is like the traditional closed caption like you'd see on TV. Like you can't move those around. They're at the bottom lower third. They're not like the captions like
Right.
CapCut you can do in CapCut or captions. Those
Okay.
captions you can move and place anywhere on the screen.
So then
Closed caption subtitles can't be moved.
but okay, so then will they then would the rationale or the understanding be that if somebody has closed caption on, say, from another country where speaking English and their language is different, will their closed caption automatically go to that language? Or is it just
Based
being
on whatever languages they have set on their account.
okay? So because that was
Or if
weird.
whatever they choose, they could choose another one too, based on what you have published. But based
Okay.
on what they like, we probably set. I know I set mine to English as the default. So
Yeah.
and when subtitles comes on, English pops up default.
Right.
So it's based on what they have, and if they have a language default that you don't have published, then they won't see captions.
I guess.
So then if I had like I said, like 3 of them on and English whatever is one of them, then would that I guess I don't know if I'm asking this question right. So when it goes, then I'll have to go back and check. I'll have questions for you. I do have a couple questions for you. I'll just email you about because they're a little bit becoming frustrating. I guess is the way I want to say it, and I just
Sister
can't seem to figure it.
Sister
Yeah.
B,
Yeah.
I can't get your song or I can't get that up, by the way, Sister B.
Shout out
Can
to
you
I gotta
email
go
it
here
to
in
me?
a second, but shout out to B. Like she would already like say this too. There's like over 200 languages, and it's tedious to add them all too.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. I only wanted to add like 2, so but that's fine. I want everyone to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
It can
Tom?
be streamlined, but
Cool.
it
Cool.
can be tedious.
Okay. All right.
All
Well,
right.
thank you for that.
Right.
That's one less app,
All
one
right.
more app I'm getting rid of. Useless. Anyway, have a good one.
Yeah.
Good luck, Tommy.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
Tommy, be good, brother. Good job.
Yeah.
Good luck, man. Good luck. Good job. Brother Tommy Kenyon. Keep
All
it
right.
real media, man. Have a good brother.
Excellent.
I don't know if he could remove himself. That's why I did it. I just removed him because I'm
If he's
pretty
on his
much
phone,
running
it's
the
hard.
show.
You gotta like turn it.
I'm
and
running
tap
the
the
show. I just moved him.
button. I am the one.
I moved him. He didn't move him. I moved him. Sister B, I'm having trouble for whatever reason getting this one to come from the text over. It keeps telling me I need to request permission or something from Google Drive, and I never had to do that before. But if you can just send it directly to my email, that would be maybe it would be different. Maybe it'll work
When
differently.
the person sends it, if they send it through Google Drive, they have to, when they send it, if it's too big, it'll go through Google Drive, and they have to say that you have permission. There's 2 boxes there, so it's probably
Okay, yeah,
I've had
because
that issue many times.
it kept
actually.
telling me, I've tried it like 4 days while you and Tommy was talking. I was trying to see if I could get it to share, but
Yeah.
I can't get it to go over. But if you can just send it directly to my email, maybe that'll will solve the issue. I don't know exactly I don't know why it won't do it, but if you can, we'll get it. She said I'm fixing it in just a
She's
minute.
getting a
Okay,
minute.
cool,
All right, cool.
cool,
Well,
cool,
then
cool, cool. Well, let's play us a video.
Yeah.
Brother Sean,
Let's do that.
we'll do one of yours here. We appreciate everybody being here. You know, always good vibes from Guy and Shine. You know, and there is things that you can't unsee. So as we take in one of Brother Shine's songs, we're just going to leave you with a little something that's hard to get out of your head. This is Good Vibes with Guy and Shine. We appreciate
Good
y'all
vibes,
being here.
guys. It's for you, sweetie. All right. Where did you come from, silly girl? I know I just met you, but I can't seem to get you out
song was playing and you were shaking your hips with little invitation. We were locking lips and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, I can't even find a pen so I can see you again. You gave me your poison and I breathed you in, and just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. And as the band was winding down, I couldn't seem to find you in the crowd of faces. Then out of nowhere, you appear without one question. Yeah, we disappeared and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, can't even find the words to tell you how much you blew my mind. Gave me your poison and I breathed it in, but just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. The end. It's just the beginning. Well, you know I won't forget you, no matter how hard I try. I can't even find a pen so I could see you again. Give me your poison and I breathed you in, but just like my favorite things, you disappear. Yeah. The end. The end. The end.
Yeah. Good vibes, everybody. It's 12:07. Appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Shine, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Appreciate everybody in house. Got 11 out here. I got you, Sister B. I wasn't able to quite pull it up down in here just because the file's a little large, but I got it worked out. I think I got you figured out. So we're gonna play this one by Sister B. You can go ahead and put the information in the thing, that the name and all that stuff for us, Sister B. I'm gonna do my best to bring this right on up here. Let's see here now if this works out for me. Let's see.
There you go.
Is it there? All right,
Yeah,
man.
there you
Yeah. Cool. I haven't watched it either, guys. So
you gotta pull it up. Guy, you gotta pull it up on the stage.
all right, hold on. I'm trying.
Yep.
I'll start it over.
The train.
There you
All right,
go.
let me
There
just
you
start
go.
it over
Just
now.
grin, cause they
Hold
know
on.
he's insane.
How do I start it over?
Oh,
Dang it.
bragging man, mixing
I
life
don't know how
so
to start it
sweet,
over.
serving up his stories like a back road treat.
Nice car you're
Stirs up
driving.
the truth, throws in a dash of flair, and makes the wildest tales easier to bear. He claims he shot the moon from his old front porch,
The true
then
story.
lit up the sky with a homemade torch. Says he danced with a tornado, whipped the wind again. He's a friend to the lightning, but a foe to the rain. Oh, bragging man, mixing life
Shit.
so sweet, serving up his stories like a back road treat. He stirs up the truth, throws in a dash of flair, and makes the wildest tales easier to bear.
Maybe the swerving that got the money
You
there.
say it's all BS, like a stew gone
I
wrong,
love it.
but we sit and nod, cause it's his
I think I'm in the
kind of
passenger seat
song.
of that car.
Nobody
I
believes
hope
him,
you
we're
don't.
just
I remember
playing along. He's the king of the yarn where the tall tales belong. He says he built the Rockies and carved out the
I
plains,
remember doing it.
taught
Yeah.
the Mississippi how to flood in the rain.
Yeah.
Caught 100-pound bass with a paperclip hook.
That was a good
Oh,
day.
he reached his legend with just one look. Oh, the bragging man, mixing life so sweet, serving up his stories like a back road treat. He stirs up the truth, throws in a dash of flair, and makes the wildest tales easier to bear.
He looks like he's getting closer.
Makes the wildest tales easier to bear.
That's amazing.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah. That's
Oh
really
my
cool.
god.
You have the ghetto bird in the sky and everything. It's a
Oh
hard
my
situation to get out
God,
of.
dude. I'm telling you. Oh
Oh,
my
man.
god.
Yeah.
What a wait a minute, we're missing something. Hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Oh man, we'll be playing that one again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
we'll be
sure.
doing that. That's funny.
For
Oh
sure.
man.
Yeah,
I feel like
good
I
work. Good work. I don't know
yeah,
how you. I don't know how you do half
I
of
know a
that stuff.
fella that reminds me a lot of this this dude.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
so fun, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to you, Sister B. I love it. Yeah, it was said. It says it's too big to load up into the main thing, but I'm learning that I can do this, present and share thing, especially when somebody gives you permission.
Mhm.
Then you know it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. I'm sharing it because she told me I could. So
Yep.
shout out to you, the bragging man, Sister B in the house. I feel like it may have been inspired by someone we know.
It was. I remember the flow that day. Yeah. So good job.
Yeah. I remember it. Well, it was the helicopter because there's
Yeah.
not too often that you're going down the road that a helicopter flies right with you like that. And I was like,
Especially sideways. He must have been
I-
one heck of a helicopter pilot.
that's kind of yeah. I mean, that,
Yeah.
I remember that part. Like you don't forget that stuff.
No.
That
No.
sticks out. I mean,
Yeah.
the cops behind you with blue lights, been there done. But
That's small potatoes.
helicopter flying sideways behind you like that with a little dude like that. That's when you know that you've hit a nerve.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have hit a nerve, and you are now on to something.
Yeah.
Probably on to not being here no more, but you're on to
Unless
something.
you can find an overpass and ditch and flip.
Yeah,
quick,
that's
you're,
what I.
you-
That's
you're stuck. Yeah.
yeah. It's a shame we was in the flatlands. There wasn't many overpasses.
Wasn't much to hide behind.
Passed over a few
Plenty.
rattlesnakes and scorpions, but there was no like nothing that
No.
we could get under.
No.
You know, I did attempt to pull my bottom lip over my head and swallow. That didn't work. Just hurt my lip. And you know, so good. Well, don't tempt us was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now it won't do it. See, I know what I need to do now. You have to have it every time I go to play something like that. I have to go up, hit the thing, and then come back down and share and do the share thing real quick, so that because I ain't got something. I'm not good at that part yet, though. I haven't done that but just a couple times, so we're learning. But I'll get it to where we can just pop it right up and down. I don't know exactly how to do it real quick. DC Outdoors, hi guy. Well, hello. Hello, DC Outdoors. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. This is Good Vibes with Guy and Shine. 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We appreciate you coming by and spending some time with us. Always good vibes. We don't never know exactly what we may talk about, but we know that we're going to be respectful and it's going to be good vibes. But we share music, we share comedy, we share commentary. We push our community members up, and we just have a good time. We never know. One of y'all might wind up the show. You know, might be the star. Kayla Boo in the house. See you there. I'm going back through, guys. I got a little sidetracked with that little song that was wrote about an outstanding fellow community member. I won't, you know, there's no reason to keep pushing
really
people
doesn't
up.
need to be
Right. I'm not going to just keep saying,
No.
you know, I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm just going to, you know, I'm just saying that I feel like that it was, you know, anyway, it was, we were enjoying a song that was wrote about me, and, you know,
don't try any of that stuff at home, by the way.
No.
Disclaimer, don't
That
try
was,
any of that at home.
yeah. It's
You can
costly.
pretend that you don't see them behind you, but it won't.
Whether
hold
you
up well.
ride in a helicopter or not, you have to pay for that.
Yes.
I didn't know
you do.
that. Like, I was like, I never got in that helicopter. Farthest I made it was the back seat of the paddy wagon. I was never in that helicopter. And they're like, well, you're still paying the fee.
Well, you know.
Well, next time I'll make darn sure I'm riding in it then. You ain't going to get me like that twice.
Next time it won't be a car. I'll be taking a helicopter.
You daggone right. Daggone right. I ain't ignorant. You won't get me like that twice. Next time, I know. I'm going to have to pay for that ride anyway. I may as well be riding in it.
I don't know if it was clearly explained how that works. But,
oh man,
again,
Outdoors in the house. Good vibes to you, our new friend. Appreciate you stopping in and giving us a chance. It's always good vibes. We blew everybody up so that you can go and you can network with your fellow community members. It's always good vibes, though. We just ask that you support properly and just carry it that way. And if so, then we're all on the same page. So shout out to you, DC Outdoors. Appreciate you being here, man. Outstanding to have you as part of the Good Vibes chat room and part of the Good Vibes crew. And honestly, one little comment can lead Guy and Shine on a journey of the whole show. And we try to bring substance, but we also try to laugh things off and just have a really good time with it, no matter what. So he got real country with that. Ain't gonna get my tweeze. I tell you that. Oh, that's hilarious, man. In the house, the pleasure is mine. Sister B, thank you again, man. Thank you so much, man. DC Outdoors. Appreciate everybody being here. I'm gonna play one by my Aunt Chris.
Yes, sir.
That she shared over to me of a song that she did. I grew up listening to this gal sing pretty much my entire life, I guess. And you know, just fortunate enough to still have her and still be able to you know, enjoy her singing. So this is my Aunt Chris singing a cover song. And I can't never remember. Anyway, it's my Aunt Chris singing a cover song. Shout out to everybody here. Good vibes from Guy and Shine, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
Appreciate you guys.
Yep. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. That's my beautiful Aunt Chris. Uh,
Mhm.
once again, been hearing that voice all of my life. Just one of those talents that loves to sing for the Lord and nothing else. Ain't never been paid for it, though. I feel like she probably missed. Not to her, she didn't miss nothing. She sang exactly for what she wanted to sing for, which was for the love of being able to do it and the love of Jesus. But I also feel like there was an opportunity in there for her to really
Yeah.
have banked in on some of that beautiful singing and just the natural ability to be able to do that. There's people that would sign on for music lessons for 10 years to get to hold half of that.
Oh, for
Um,
sure.
so
Absolutely. Yeah.
shout out to you guys. I appreciate you, DC Outdoors. That's my beautiful Aunt Chris. Man, what a talent and just a
Did
beautiful person too.
did she start singing when like she was quite young?
She was just a baby. She actually, I think if my mama is in the chat, she can tell. I think it was Ralph Stanley,
Yep.
and his band came to a little thing, and my Aunt Chris happened to do a song, "Hallelujah Anyhow," I think is the name of the song.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly who it was. I can't remember the song. I remember the story though. And
Mhm.
she was just a little tiny gal. And she got up there and she kind of just stole the little show from what my mom and dad say is just a
Yeah.
little tiny thing being able to sing like that because she's only about 5 foot tall now, barely 5 foot. And she's
Wow.
only maybe 100 pounds, 110 pounds. I don't know exactly how much, but she's
Oh
tiny.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So at 5, 6 years old, she just looked like a bag of peanuts, you know what I mean? Like, she's
yeah.
just a little tiny feller, and, but she big voice,
Mhm.
big vocal
Mhm.
cords and knew how to do it. I think I'll have to my mom would have to correct me on that, she knows more about it. I'll tell you what I'll do one of these days. I'm gonna get mom to grace us with her presence. I'll get her to get that four-wheel drive walker out, and we'll get her up here, and I'll get her to grace us with her presence. We'll get some real stories.
Yeah.
Uh, Now
Yeah.
you talk about where I get it from.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Then y'all
Yeah.
be like, "No, he's good. No, he's good. No, he's fine. Like he's fine. He comfort. He's good. He's
Yeah.
good." We got to hear his mom talk. Like, yeah. He's
Yeah.
actually better. He's actually okay. Like he's okay. Like that woman. Now, that one. I don't know about that one. Now she's a little bit out there, but nah,
You
she's
sure?
great.
You
Yeah,
sure on that?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh man. Yeah. But yeah, she just one of those people. Her and my Uncle Kenny, they were great talents, but never really wanted to make money at it or
mhm.
anything like that. It was just a matter of just loving the. I can't remember who it was. I might be wrong about the artist. For some reason, my mom will be able to tell you who it was that she was singing for. I'm
Yeah.
just going by a story. I obviously wasn't there because she's older than I am.
Right.
But I just remember the story, but I can tell you right now, she definitely can sing for real. Like that's her singing.
Well,
That's
and
not a canned
to
voice.
be
Yeah,
clear, in case anybody didn't know, unless she's changed her technique, she's just using like a phone to record that with a back
yeah,
speaker
with a
playing.
backing track with I think it's a CD player. She told me
It's like
it's her
here, people
songs from the
spending
'90s.
hours in here trying to use editing programs and
Yeah,
stuff. Just like
yeah,
cue the video. Let's
yeah,
do this.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, because
incredible.
I
Incredible.
guarantee you, she's the kind of person too that could sing that song with or without the music.
Yeah, for sure.
She could nail it with or without. Like she feels it. She knows it's in her head.
Mm,
Like she knows that with the music going too, but she could totally sing it a cappella, and you'd be like, "Whoa!"
yeah, that's a
She
talent.
knows the song,
That's real
man. Yeah,
talent there, man. Yeah.
because she don't play no instruments. Like I
Yeah.
don't know why she never really tried. Because my grandmother played, and of course my Uncle Kenny played, and her and my Uncle Kenny played together. Sang together and play. Done things together all the time. But she just never had. And I guess in her part, a desire to try to learn to play any type of instrument. She just wanted to sing,
Yeah.
and said, "Boy, she can do it now." I'm gonna tell you
Well, I
what,
mean,
like,
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
daggone, man. I mean, shout out
Mhm.
to you. You can sing, that's for sure. You got that one whipped. So let's
Yeah.
just go ahead and get us a instrument under a belt, and we'll go to the Grand Ole Opry. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
like, I
Yeah.
don't mind. I'll back you up. I will back you up. I'll be right
You would
there.
do that? You would do that?
I would
No.
do that. I'm just that kinda dude. Like, I am that kinda
That's
dude. I would
awfully
totally
gracious.
just get my
Yeah.
martini, and
Yep.
I would just
I just
yep,
yeah.
yep, I'd be like, "Alright, auntie, sing whatever you want, and I'll be right here. I'll be
That's
right here."
good.
Yeah, just shout me out once in a while. That's all I'm asking. Like, just like, hey, that's my nephew. You know what I
You're
mean?
dreaming out loud, baby boy.
Right?
That's what your mom wrote.
Yeah.
Well, you
Hey,
gotta
shout
love the
out to Dreaming
honesty.
Out Loud.
Love
It's
the
got me through a
honesty.
lot of my life.
Ain't that
Most
the
of my
truth, man? I
stories,
gotta agree.
most of the ones that end up with me not in trouble have a lot of embellishment in them. The ones that end up with me in a lot of trouble are probably the most true ones. Most
They're
unbelievable,
hard
but
to
the most true.
dispute. They're hard
Yeah,
to
it's like
dispute.
he's got the record for it. Like he can show
Yeah.
you. Like it's legit. They wrote it up in a police report, for heaven's sake.
It's now public record. You can find through it.
Like it's real. Like
Yeah.
it's got paperwork to prove it. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
legit. I'm legit.
Too legit to quit.
I'm too too legit. Oh man, I'm telling you, dude, just too legit to quit. Up in the house. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Big Jack Storytime and shout out to Heavy Hitters, man. This is Guy and Shine 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We appreciate y'all being here. Good vibes, everybody.
Thank you.
Get ready for the ultimate live experience. Join us on stage where music, poetry, and comedy collide in a night to remember. Top musicians, spoken word artists, and comedians come together for a unique and unforgettable show. From soulful melodies to side-splitting jokes, this jam-packed event has it all. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we bring you the best of the best in this one-of-a-kind performance. Are you ready for the next We Be Jammin' Live?
I'm a little drunk right now, but you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now, but you would never know it. I'm a little messed up, or whatever you call it. I had your number saved and I thought, well, shoot, I might as well call it. You're probably still with what's your name? Yeah, sure, of course you are. See, I don't care. I met a fine girl at the bar. Woman you will ever be, I think her name was Rena. Way too much tequila, was it? Your Serena, but anyway, I'm doing good. Great. Oh, by the way, your favorite band is gonna be in town, and I'm the whole day get delayed. And I know you gotta take it right up close there to the stage. And you hear about cancellation, just a studio Tanqueray. But you ain't asked who's opening up, but we're headlining is what they say. And now we're here standing face to face, screaming, I'm a little drunk right now. You would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now, but you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now. You would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now. I'm a little insecure and I hate the bore. You already know it. I'm an undiscovered poet, performer with rockstar motives. Let me tell you something that not many people have ever noticed. But I'm scared of being vulnerable. And I'm scared of commitment, but obviously, yeah, whatever. Who is it? I bet if I called you, you'll be right at my spot in about 5 minutes. And you're gonna delete this voicemail, God forbid your man think I'm in it. I'll say this to you, you might get offended, but I'm a little drunk right now. But you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now. But you would never know it. I'm got all these billionaires sitting on their asses telling us how it's gonna be. Well, I don't know about you, can only speak for me. I'm sick of the shystiness and everything in between. Winning together, we are always gonna overcome all the nastiness, the absolute obscure. Give them what they want, they think we're sleeping, but baby, guess what it is. We're all waking up, and I ain't talking about wokeness. I'll see you around. See you around the next set of beds. No, this is how this ends.
Yup, good vibes. I got to do this for Sister Jimena real quick. Shout out to you, Sister Jimena. Good vibes, everybody.
One talented ostrich, I must say.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna tell you what. You got to lean in with what you can do. You know.
Well, you know.
She said. She's like, oh, lordy, lordy. I love it. I love it.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's the little details. It's the little details. It's
the subtle effect, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. You could have absolutely dang loot. Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you feel free to run with that there, big dog. You just gallop.
Mine stains are everywhere. I mean, you know,
yeah.
They can be used in a variety of fashions.
Kind of like most of my 14-year-old's underwear. At least that's what I say they are. That we do wear the same size.
Oh, a couple of hard stops. Yeah, a couple of hard stops. Yeah.
Couple misfires. Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't exactly blanks. Yeah.
No.
I call it art.
Supposed to be charged.
I call it art. It's abstract. Layered.
Yeah. Oh, many layers. Eat your heart out, Spielberg.
Yeah. New line of Bob Ross underwear.
Yeah.
Out soon. I ain't exactly talked to Bob about the permission part yet, but Bob, send me a sign, but not that kind of sign. Ooh, well, wait a minute. Not that. Ooh.
Careful. What'd you wish for?
Wrong sign, Bob. That was the wrong sign.
Yeah.
Thinking like maybe a dollar bill floating down out of the air or something like that. Wasn't thinking about such a horrible bellyache, but yeah, there is not. I arted.
That's right.
Yeah, that way you never mess up.
No,
it's never a mistake. Just happy little additions to the picture.
Visual. What do you call it there? Explanation? Is that
visual pleasure is what I call it.
Whatever works.
You know. Yep. I mean, I'm just trying to bring a little liven things up during laundry day. That's all. You know what a drag laundry day would be if I didn't do my part. There would hardly be nothing to talk about.
Be broke. Be broke. Oh man.
Oh man, this is too much fun, man. You know, I kind of feel like I should be looking out for the law or something like that. Like
Well,
at any moment, like
there has been enough things presented today alone
Yeah,
that there
yeah.
may be some
like
question.
I feel like I need to switch my angle up and sit like this because the door right there be like, yeah, it's a good show, Guy and Shine here.
Oh, show
Oh,
me, show you my hands. Okay,
yeah,
this will be the end of the
yeah,
show, guys.
yeah. Hey, good vibes. I'm gonna have to play this little something out, everybody. I'm gonna hit this button right here.
Get your hands out your pockets. Keep them where I can
Yeah.
see them.
Hey, mess around, I'll shank them. I got the shank ready. I'm going to the end, boys. They ain't.
You
It's
can't
gonna.
overstate being prepared. You really
Phew,
can't.
I'm prepared. Oh, you can tell. You can tell. I spent a lot of time with that. I spent a lot of time with that. Shout out to Gas and Guitar Cover, outstanding
sir.
friend, the Guy and Shine, and just outstanding talent. And he done this little song by an artist, Johnny Amish,
Yep.
who wrote this song, "Dancing Down an Empty Road." So shout out to you, Gas and Guitar Covers. Have a good afternoon, good vibes to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Is it wasted now? Your thoughts unwind somehow across the shadowed lands to a place forever stands. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down an empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. And even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. Have we wasted here the silence of our fears, the frozen morning light on the day we learned to fight? There's no time to get old when you're dancing down this empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. Even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. No time to get old when you're dancing down an empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. Even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. I'll see you again.
Man, that's good vibes right there, everybody. That is some good vibes right there, man. Shout out to Gas and Guitar Covers, man. Appreciate you being a part of the Guy and Shine. Appreciate you being part of creating change. Most importantly, just a newfound friendship, man. So shout out to you. Good job, Johnny Amish. What a great written song. I got to push you up for that, man, because it's hard to put words together sometimes, but great job, man. So shout out to
Excellent job.
everybody, man. Sister Jimena, I'm with you, man. That's one of them That's one of them songs. It's got the right words to it and the right melody. It does kind of just hit you in one of them spots where it's like it says a lot about what might best be crossing your mind. So it's like, hey, shout out to you, man. Good. The best songs are simple
Mm-hmm.
but true. You know what I'm saying? They're it's not no great literary work. It's the twist of the words or the meaning behind the words and then the way that it is expressed through song or through singing like that. Then it
Yep.
just it great version. Great,
Yep.
great,
Excellent.
great version, man. Great version. So shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to everybody here. Sean, we've managed to come up. It's 1:45, almost 1 o'clock, man. We've rolled right on through.
Right on.
Been a outstanding morning. Been some good conversation going on. Shout out to everybody in the house. I seen Miss Lashana stopped in earlier.
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Lashana.
Yep.
You know how I am. Me and Sean, we get started talking. I can't read and talk at the same time. So to be honest with you guys, sometimes me and Sean, when we're talking, I won't even be where I see the comments. I'll forget, and then I'll look up, and there'll be like 35 comments I ain't seen. So shout out to everybody that's been here. You know that I don't just skip over you on purpose. If I see you, then I shout you out. I see you, DC Outdoors. He said, I have to go, but it's nice being welcomed into this community. See you all again soon. Have a good day. Hey,
Hey, you too.
outstanding.
You too, man.
Outstanding, man. I'm
Yep.
glad you feel that way. That's what
Yeah.
we shoot for here. That's what we shoot for. Non-inclusive, man. Non-inclusive. We just want everybody to have good vibes. Just everybody have a good time. Laugh it up.
Mm-hmm.
Mom Misty, I see you in the house. Thank you for being here. Brother Clint said he had to go.
Yep.
Said one love to everybody. One love to you, my brother. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Appreciate you being here. We enjoy having you in the comments. Got Sister B in the house, and we had I think Miss Patty was here earlier. Miss Mac was here. We
Mm-hmm.
got Elevated Einstein. Yo,
What up?
a man of few words,
Yeah, but
less than
appreciate
a
you being
few
here.
words. A
Yeah.
man of less than a few words.
Two syllables.
You know what I mean? Like, hey yo,
Yo.
you know, like he didn't even add the ayo part. He just added
No.
yo.
I just gotta reply with what up? Hmm?
Yeah, what up? Hey, what's up, Elevated
What up?
Einstein?
Yeah.
Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Reminds me, shout out to brother Zach. We're going to be going on tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern
Yep.
Standard Time. We are not setting the time. Me and him both just decided that it's like, we're shooting for about an hour and a half. But if it takes 2 hours, if it takes whatever it takes to talk, whatever it is we're talking out,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever it is we're expressing, that's the time we're going to spend on it. And if, like I say, man, you already knew about it. If you want to stop in, if you want to come by and be a part of it, then you're always more than welcome. As we've both expressed in the past, you start gathering too many up on stage at one time, it
Yeah.
gets to be too many.
Mhm.
But we encourage everybody, please be in the comments. And if there's anything that you have to ask or express or would like for us to go into or whatever, as we're going to try to do that, but we're also going to have some things that are ready to pull up and share and then discuss on that so that we have not only a opinion base from us as the commentators, but we also have factual based stuff that we can
Yeah.
meld together into things. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be different than Good Vibes. It's not good. We're not doing a show. This is not a show. This is a series. We're trying to delve into some things that we all feel very, very, very passionate about. And we're going to do it in a very organized, we're going to try our best to be organized and stay on point. Obviously, we're going to appreciate everybody in the comments and be going through them, but it's not going to be like our shout out days. It's
Yeah.
not going to be like Good Vibes days. It's going to be, we're going to try to stay on point and really, really dig in. I think it's great for you. It's great for Zach. It's great for me. And it's also great for other people, other men, other women to hear a man's side of things, like, just how we're seeing things. But I think it's also good to have a few numbers and to be able to share those types of things. Like, look, this is what,
And it is
what
in the variance of effect of the particular subject that you're going to be speaking about, right? And how you can, because that's the one thing that I like out of all of this. It's like, okay, here's what it is that you got, or you may be dealing with, and here's what you can do. You know what I mean?
Mm.
To put yourself in a better mindset, which is always kind of the way I like it to go, rather than dwelling on the war
Sure.
stories, as I say. So, yeah.
Sure. I agree. And I think that, knowing that everybody's effects are going to be different, but there is some tools that are
Yep.
they're for everyone.
That's the
No matter
key.
how the effect is on you, no
Hmm.
matter how it affects you, there is certain things that we can hone in on as human beings and say this will help. And we know it will because there's
Yep.
numbers behind it. And I'm living proof. You're
And
living proof. Zach's
so
living
is
proof.
Ozak. Yep.
There's
That's right.
there's things that
Yep.
you can do to help progress your mind. Your mind is a muscle, so when you have damage to it or you have things that's happened, then you can rework. I'm not saying you can get everything, but I'm not saying that because I'll
No,
never get everything I ever
no.
was back. But what I can say is that over time, there's things you start feeling a connection back to, and there's things we can do to help push that along. So
y-
without going too far into it, that's
Yep.
what our conversations are going to be about, and that's what tomorrow is going to be dedicated to. It is not coming on and doing good vibes. I love good vibes. We all love good vibes
Hmm.
always, and it's going
Hmm.
to be good vibes. We always have good vibes,
Yeah.
but it's going to be topic based good vibes.
Right.
It's going to be very very you know straight
Yep.
line topic
Yep.
based.
Yeah. Here's things that you can use. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah,
that type
things
of thing.
that this is what's happened,
Yeah.
this is how I see it, this is what's worked for me, not worked for me, this is how I'm trying right now because some of us are still going through. We're still working through. So we're gonna dig
There you
in
go. Yeah.
and we're just gonna
Well,
have
that's important because it is an evolution, right? Like tools that you may use in the beginning, they likely, in my personal experience, they change as time goes on, right? So knowing that and knowing kind of, all right, here's the toolbox and here's the tools, you pick and choose as you want, right? So yeah, I like that. It's good.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you. Magic of Healing, Miss Amena. You have a wonderful day. Yeah,
Yes.
always
Have
we're
a
gonna
great
stay in
day.
touch. Always gonna stay in touch. But we appreciate you being here. Have a great afternoon. Gen X. The topic is going to be on PTSD and trauma based brain injuries, and it's also going to be on drug addiction and injuries to the brain that are similar to the years of addiction and abuse through alcohol and other substances that you might would experience in a head injury. Maybe not in the same, obviously not in the same exact way, but there's similarities that, man, you have to start trying to
Mhm.
reinforce certain areas of your brain. And there's going to be certain areas of it that maybe like I've been very open with this, guys. In my last 5, 7 years or so, in this past 3 year experience for me, I have been so dang emotional in my life. Like there is things that never would have made me like feel like
No.
I was going to cry or feel like emotional that all of a sudden, man, it'll hit me in my heart. Somebody will say something to me that like means something and it'll hit me in my heart. And I'm like, I mean, I have to sometimes like go excuse myself because I'm like, that gone, man. I just about broke down and started crying. But then I started realizing through a little bit of self-education and just being aware that, man, that's just things coming back into place. Like my brain is starting
Mhm.
to get these things.
Recalibrate. Yep.
Yeah, it took 25 years of abuse, almost 30
Yep.
years of abuse on my brain. So it's going to take several years for it to also start melding back together and making sense. And it's not even a conscientious thing. It's
No.
like going on inside there.
Yep.
But there's exercises that I truly believe that I have involved myself in by accident that helped to speed up and help to meld some of those things back together and
Mhm.
start
Mhm.
realizing the reward system that is a true reward system, not a pocket full of pill reward system,
No, the variety of
so
mechanisms that you can
the
use because the
right
brain.
mechanisms.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Because you forget when you're an addict or you're an alcoholic, you forget what really feeling good feels like. You think another beer
Oh,
or another pill or
and on top
whatever.
of that, if you take it far enough, then you actually start believing that this is a better state
That
than the one you were in, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah,
dysphoria on
and
all
then it
levels,
becomes
man.
normal. Like,
Yeah.
that better
Yeah.
state is now normal
And
state,
now
and
you
it's
can
like,
justify anything.
yeah, buddy.
It's a
Yeah, but it's a
sneaky snake. Yeah.
snowball, dude. It'll turn
Yeah.
into a freaking boulder quick too.
Yep.
And the
Yep.
stories get good. The stories get good. I can promise you that. But
Yeah.
yeah, Gen X, just so you know, Clint, yeah, that's what it's based around, but it's not inclusive to just strictly head injury we're trying to branch it and show that there's a relationship between healing in this process that marries up to each other, and we have more things in common in this factor than we do in common. I think that's important for people that's had brain injuries to realize that just because you've had a brain injury does not make you different, does not make you
No,
something that I'm not or something
no,
or whatever. What it does do is it now you just have an issue that you have to consciously deal with. And
mhm,
that's just but it does not, it's not a, because if we're not going to look down on drug addicts who have now put that in the past and have walked away, and we're going to say, okay, they deserve the time it takes to get through this. Well, then we have to do the same thing with people with head injuries, and we have to do the same thing with people
or
that
trauma
are
in general. Like
trauma in general. Like, it's
yep,
gonna
yep.
take that time and that space, but there is things that we can do as human beings with each other and for ourselves that can start helping that. And I just think it's
Absolutely.
important that we focus in on those things from that standpoint, because I think we both have spoke on it that I didn't wanna be a music channel. If I got enough material of my own, I could have spent the next 6
Oh
months
yeah.
and just
Yeah.
done my own music and just done videos, and I'd have been, and that's fine with me. But it really is more about digging into some of these topics that I can tell you I've had a hell of a time with in my life. It's only been in
Yep.
the past 5, 10 years that I feel really confident that, okay, I finally have my feet on true solid ground, because that
Mhm.
ground stays shaky, and you can
Oh yeah.
just tell
Oh
that
yeah.
at any
Yeah.
moment I could screw this up.
Yeah.
Like, at any moment, and I still
Mhm.
I still carry it that way in my life. Like, people, places, and things, it means more to me than what the people say to you. For me, it's about, look, I'm not putting myself in a position where I have to deal with any of the trouble that comes with it, that I have, because I'm not worried about doing it. You can't make me do it. I'm not going to do it. But I could just stop in at your house and be visiting and wind up in trouble
Yep.
because I'm there at the wrong time and they break the door down, and now they think I'm doing pills again, or they think I'm
I
into
know.
some crap when all I was doing was visiting my friends, and my friends understand that. The ones
Mhm.
that are really friends that are still into the stuff, they get why I don't come around, because it's like, look, I'm not worried about doing the dope. I'm not going to do no dope. I'm done with dope. I'm not
I
going to
know.
drink no alcohol. I'm done with alcohol.
And
But
per
what
you know,
I think
like
about, like, dude, I would hate to get in trouble now for
yeah.
something that I totally was not doing, not even a part of no more, just because I happen to be here. And they get
Absolutely.
that. They're
Yeah.
like, dude, I don't blame you,
Yeah.
man. I
Well,
mean,
the constant evolution of everything and a person as a whole, you're gonna like there was the period there when I thought I had everything pretty good on lock. And, over the past couple, particularly the last 6 months, there's been a lot of things where it's like, oh, that caught me a way I didn't
mm,
think it was gonna, and then have to, revert back to my like 1, 2, 3, 4, like, you know what I mean? 4 colors, 3 shapes, 2 sounds, one thing that I love, just stuff like that gives me enough time to go back to poof, take that
mhm,
breath, and now I can. Because a big problem with the head injuries and stuff for me was it slowed me down in one way, right? Because like anger and rage it's a joke that my buddies used to say. It's like if you didn't run off rage, you'd run off nothing at all, and there's
mhm,
reasons for that. But after that happened, and in 2019, it switched things into a confusive state where if I didn't use those skills, I wouldn't have got back the amount that I've got back now. So I
mhm.
have to understand that, okay, there's certain things that, you know what I mean? If I go there, the probability of my unraveling increases. And I
Yeah.
agree, Gen X, that absolutely that men's health doesn't have a large platform. And, the numbers are kind of showing that is the case, and it has been for some time. So yeah, appreciate all you guys for that.
Yeah,
So
man,
thank you.
indeed. I think it's going to be a great topic, and I spoke this to brother Zach. I think it's important that if you're still cognizant enough with a brain injury, like, if people that have brain injuries know, some people don't, like, they have a bad enough brain injury they don't never know nothing.
Mhm,
But some
mhm,
people have brain injuries that's bad enough that it's affected them, but they're still cognizant that I have a brain injury. And I spoke it to him just the other day. It was like, it's equally as important for him now in his life to remind himself that,
correct. Yep.
like, okay, am I reacting to this the way I feel like I should react to it, or am I hey, let's all
Mhm,
right, give myself a few minutes. I gotta remember I've been hitting the head. Okay, is this truly, and that's a good exercise, because it gives you that moment of pause, that moment of, like, because I'm
mhm.
telling you, as
It's
well as
not
I
hard.
do,
Yep, yep.
that man, I have been within seconds of a fist fight, and
Yep.
something happened that draws your attention elsewhere, or draw both your attention, and it not happen. Well,
Mhm.
it's the same way with like our reactions in our brain. Is like, okay, if we can somehow make a force stop and say, okay, what is it that will make me stop for 10, 15 seconds before I react?
Yep.
If it's a thought of, hey, I've been hit in the head, let me give myself a few seconds. If that's what it
Right.
takes, then remind yourself. All
Yeah.
right, wait a minute. Let me give
Yep.
myself 10, 15 seconds and let everything
And
mellow out for a minute.
and challenge that thought, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Be, why are you here right now? Oh,
Yeah.
right. I
Yep.
got you now,
Yep.
right? You know
And
what I
why
mean?
am I
So,
really mad about this?
yeah, is
You
there
know,
a
all
reason?
those things that can give you that, because I'm telling you, it
Yep.
only takes 5 seconds of pause sometimes to change
Yep.
everything. 5
Absolutely.
seconds, 5
It's make
seconds
or
can
break. Make or
it can
break,
make or
you
break
know?
you, man, for real.
Yep.
And as a man, 5 seconds can truly be the, and as a woman, but
No.
as a man, I can tell you 5 seconds can be the difference between you having a murder charge
Yes,
and
sir.
going home and spending the rest of your life with your family and your friends.
Yep.
That 5 seconds, and I believe that because I
I
know
do.
how for for myself in my emotional states, especially first kicking drugs for real, like truly, like okay, this is it.
No.
Like my body doesn't have nothing. It
Yeah.
was one of those deals where I did have to consciously remind myself, like, look, you're not mad at Courtney.
No.
Guy Anthony
No.
has not done nothing to you. Why are you
Mm,
angry? Your mom and dad
you
haven't done nothing to you. Why
no.
are you not?
You're hurting. Your body's
You're
in distress.
like,
You're already here. You're starting out of here. You're not right.
yeah, you're not
So
giving that escalation at all. You've already started
you're
that
already
escalation point.
yeah.
And so that 5 seconds can be the difference between starting here and starting here or never
Yep.
starting at all is
Yep.
the key. Is
It's the
sometimes
ideal.
is
Yep.
put it in your pocket, man. The best thing for anger is sometimes to leave it in your pocket. And when you give yourself a chance to leave it there, it can save your hind end. Big
Absolutely.
time.
Good
So we're
job.
gonna be digging into this,
Yep.
tomorrow, 10 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time, and like I say, this is a little different format for us. It's not gonna be good vibes, it's gonna be straight on, that's what we're gonna be talking about, but we're gonna be involving questions, comments, things like that. We're going to do our best to kind of create a full circle event here. We both, and for Zach, we all know that it's something that we feel strongly about. So to put a time frame on this is impossible. I'm just
Mhm.
going to say we're going to try to be respectful about people's time, but we're also going to be respectful about what we have to say and give ourselves the time it takes to express it and get it mailed out, because one thing, as we both know, one question can be a 45-minute,
I
hour
mean,
long
you could do
discussion.
literally a series on this one topic alone.
Eh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you know, so
So
yep, yep.
to say we're going to do it for an hour, because I want to give this topic credence. It's not an in and out topic for us. We're going to keep
No,
coming back to it.
yep, that's right.
Because I'm still working. I'm still working. You're still
I'll
working.
be working
Zach's
on it
still
for the rest
working.
of my
It's like
life. That's a
still
fact.
working, man.
Yep,
And I
that's a
might
fact.
come to you next week and say, look, guys, I'm telling you, I thought that last week that this was one of the best exercises, but I found this one that really helped me a lot, or is really starting to
Mhm.
help me. It's an evolution of things that's
That's
like,
what I've found is that what worked, 6, 7 years ago are not the same skills that I
uh,
use today. And
no,
that's not because they didn't work. It's just they'll get you to a certain point and then you can
you've
learn
got to
something else.
mature. You've
Yeah.
got to
And life
mature with,
changes, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, so yeah, that's how it
It's a
goes.
natural progression that takes
Yes, sir.
place,
Yep.
especially once you start realizing it's the tiny little things that you start piecing together that add up into the big changes that you're really seeking.
Start
It
making new connections in that head.
start
You know what I
making those
mean?
new
Yep.
things. So,
Yep.
man, we've brought it up on 1 o'clock. It is
All
one
right.
o'clock here, Eastern Standard Time. This is Good Vibes with Guy and Shine. We'll be here with Brother Zach tomorrow
Hmm.
at 10 o'clock. With it's going to be a focus based discussion around PTSD, trauma based stuff, and addiction stuff, and we're gonna show you how there's a big overlap in the things that we have to go through, because I believe that a lot of the damage I mean, is a lot similar other than the fact you took a blow to the brain. It's just the continual
Well,
abuse of the
yep,
brain that
it
just
is. It's your adrenal system going into Mach 1, and then the after effect of cortisol, and that's triggered from trauma, that's triggered from addiction, that's triggered from a head injury, that's triggered from abuse in any form.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
and some people take it, men typically tend to take it out more in an aggressive way. And, you know,
yeah,
the other side of it is that for women, it comes out a different way as well. But we can talk about it
yes,
from our standpoint, experience, and what we know. So
yes,
that's what
yes,
we will
indeed.
do.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed. Well, then, it'll be Guy and Shine and Zach tomorrow at 10 o'clock. It's going to be, we're going to talk about all this stuff, and we're going to
Mhm.
really dig into it and see what we come up with.
Yep.
See what kind of conversation comes out. And we're looking forward to everybody being a part of it. But until then, this is Good Vibes with Guy and Shine, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Always good vibes.
Always good
Always
vibes.
good vibes. We're
Yeah.
always trying to grow into our spot on this thing and watch
Mhm.
y'all grow into your spot on it. So shout out to Sister B. Actually, what I'm gonna do, let me take this song off. I'm gonna play her song that she done for us.
Yep.
Now the other one I've got to do it differently because of the present. So to add it on as an outro video it's
Right.
not an option.
Okay.
But I will play the one that she done for us. But she has a new song. I encourage everybody to please
Go
go.
check it out. Yep.
Yep, go check it out because she gets absolutely zero watch credit off of our show doing this. She strictly give us permission to share it. It does not help. What I'm saying is it doesn't help her view wise. Yeah, obviously she gets the advertisement. We're pushing her up on it. But I encourage you guys to please go watch her new song that she did. And this one, and she's got other ones, and there's all kinds of stuff on there. Good humor, good stuff. So just encourage you, please go watch her, support Sister B and everybody. Just support each other, guys. That's what it's all about, man. We're
Yep.
making this thing happen. So shout out to everybody. Good vibes, everybody. We'll see you. John, I'll see you in just a minute, bro.
Absolutely.
Who can make my views rise, sprinkle like her too? Cover it in comments in a song, old or new. The bandy man can because he wrestles with his mic to makes the audio sound good. Who can take a guitar, rap it with a man, soak it in the sun and make a podcast with two men? The bandy man, the shine man, the shining bandy men can. The shining bandy men can because they wrestle with the mute. Now we can't tell if the audio sounds good. Shindig makes no mistakes, grabbing his tea with a wifey handoff. Talk about your spoiled men, y'all. Who can take tomorrow, dip in a live stream, separate the bad vibes and light up all our screens? The bandy man, the shine man, the shining bandy men can. The shining bandy men can because they fixed the mic and mute, and now the audio sounds good. So now the world sounds good, cause the shining bandy men think it should. think it should.